In November 2014, a delegation of Washington State University students and faculty went to Bangladesh to learn more about arsenic contamination in the soil and in the water, a complex global issue that the World Health Organization calls the largest mass poisoning in history. In Bangladesh, over 80 million people are at risk for arsenic related diseases. Team member Jordan Raywald gives insight about his trip to Bangladesh.
Hi, my name is Jordan Raywald. I am a bioengineer from Washington State University, and I was a member of WSU Worldwide.
We initially found the Sono filter and some of those in-home filters, and when we compared long-term costs between the Sono filter and the SAR systems that he's describing, that's large scale, you're talking 10,000 liters per day, 20,000 liters per day, it was substantially cheaper.
The students who travel to Bangladesh participate in WSU's Global Case Competition, an annual event that brings together interdisciplinary teams of WSU students to develop innovative solutions to complex global issues. They went to Bangladesh to learn how their solutions to arsenic poisoning might be used in this real-world setting.
Traveling to the location of this global case helped them better understand the rich cultural heritage of Bangladesh. They visited large urban centers and the small rural towns and villages where the Bangladeshi people live and work. Their goal was to experience different ways of life and to become thoughtful and engaged global citizens.
Yeah, and so even though there is this arsenic issue, there are a lot of things going well. I mean, clearly they have colleges popping up everywhere. You know, education is really on the rise.
Now, truthfully, before the Global Case Competition, I had rarely applied my knowledge and effort to global issues. It's not that I didn't care, it was more of a lack of awareness. Seeing situations in the news or reading about them in the paper is one thing, but actually being there, now that's something completely different. We had to evaluate the country itself. We had to evaluate the political, social, technological, and economic landscapes. And finally, we had to determine a solution that not only worked from a scientific standpoint, but a solution that complemented, or at least did not conflict, with the current trends and conditions of the country.
Both the students and faculty who traveled to Bangladesh gained a deeper understanding of how the Bangladesh people created their own solutions for clean water.
Yeah, this level, yeah. And if you want to clean the tank, you have to open this one.
Oh, you purged it.
Okay,
and
then
you
open the top.
During our trip, we visited multiple villages and rural areas. In fact, most of these areas were arsenic hotspots. The lifestyle in these areas was harsh, much more primitive than anything I'd ever seen before. And yet, even in these conditions which most Americans would find unbearable, we encountered some of the most kind, hospitable people that I've ever met.
We're very honored to be the first group of 7 Americans to visit this village. Yeah, and we appreciate that we're friends with a man from your village, and we feel that there's now a connection between you and Washington State.
I read this letter to Mahim, a new friend I've met here in Bangladesh. It says, Mahim, thank you so much for having us in your home today. It was such a nice time to experience Bangladesh with you. It was my favorite time here so far. Please know that you are beautiful and I will miss you. Love, your American friend, Brittany.
Our team did determine a solution, and we're very proud of what we proposed. However, it became very apparent during the research process of how difficult it is to solve a problem that's over 7,200 miles away. So one of the main objectives of going to Bangladesh was simply to get boots on the ground. We needed to see the problem firsthand, because only then could we judge how applicable our solution was.
The Global Case Competition is made possible by the generous support of WSU alumnus Mr. Orlin Reinbold. By giving students the opportunity to actually experience the country that their solutions might impact, he has truly created global schools.